Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, 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 dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor. I'm here to help you pick it up. Talking about arbitraging, talking about cryptos, talking about trading. That's what we do here. Right now, we still got the coin at 6 cents. We've done pretty good today. I didn't get a chance to check it out earlier. Let's find out. Let's go to the dashboard. There we go. My ETH finally got here, so now I can put some gas in the gas tanks. I know that thing's getting low. I hope Cass does that. I know he's getting low too. Robert better check his. Robert the trader. We don't want him running out. So we see ETH is down to 267. We were a little bit taller than that today, so we dropped a few pennies. Let's go to the A-bot and check it out. There we go, 79.93. We had a 0.5 day. It's pretty good. I'm down to $11 in my gas tank. We got 17.42. I had to look around my coffee cup. I couldn't see it. 17.42% for the month. That's good. We're climbing. My tokens are all still there, and we're up to $21,429. Moving along. Doesn't mean anything till we get that coin up, though. We got to get that coin up. Once that coin comes up, then we can all pull a profit on there. We're going to need Trade Pro. We're going to need that crypto debit card. That's what we're waiting on. So always waiting. Let's go out there and check out those Trade Pro here real quick, because I saw some trades on that we were talking about earlier. Wanted to get back to it. Come on. Let's see. It was Bitcoin US dollars what we were looking at. And see, we got a red candle. And it's a bigger red candle now. And we see we're still dropping pretty heavy up over there. So you got two indications there telling us down. Now we're going to jump over here to that 15-minute chart. If it'll come out. I have to talk to my internet provider. I'm not doing a very good job lately, I think. Come on. Bitcoin US dollar. Very frustrating. Here we go. It's got some movement here. That's good. At least a good sign. Something's spinning. It's like waiting for Trade Pro. You get dizzy. Come on. Here we go. Finally. Now we'll try again for the 15-minute. There we go. Now you see we broke. We came back up. So now if we get a sell candle, we're all in. That's what we're looking for. Let's go down to a 5-minute chart, see if we can get that. So we were up on here. It dropped. It came back up. Now we're waiting for a sell candle. Let's make this a little bigger. We want to bring it down to here. I can't put a trend line down here to stop it, but we'll know it's 1, 2, maybe 3 squares down. See, 1, even 2 squares down is good. Just for right now. Make this bigger so we can see if it's going to work. So now this is the ceiling. It was holding it up, but now it came through. So now we're testing it to pop back through. This could pop through and the trade just goes away. See what happens. We're testing it real hard right now. Now, if we get a red candle, it starts to move away from there, you want to be selling that. And you put your stop right up here. See, right now I'd be selling that. So if we sold right there, we'll just hold that still for a while. So we can see what happens. We'd like to go at least 2 squares and take profit. Or, if you think it's going to go more, and it depends what time of day these things really start moving, and we'll be finding all this out. I got to learn myself. And then you'd move your stop up and hold tight to there. So maybe a break-even position or with a little bit of profit is always better. So at least to cover your spread and cover all the money to get into the trade. Anything's better than losing. So we'll see what happens. And you do this just practicing. Just come here and set the cursor and say, you know what, I see a setup, I want to try it. That crazy guy talked about this. I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm going to put my cursor right there and leave it and see if I sold it there, what would happen. And I'll take my stop loss will be here and see what happens. Now, you know, if this thing starts to go back up about that far, you can just pretend like you closed out the trade and you only took half the loss. So obviously we want it to go down. If it goes up at all, it's not helping us. We would have sold right about there. So we're waiting to see what happens. But you need to demo trade it. You need to practice trading. It's called paper trading. You got to do that in the beginning. This way you can get your feathers wet. Get kind of used to it so you don't get all nervous when the real stuff happens. Even though I guarantee you put real money on here, you're going to be a lot more nervous. It changes a lot. That's where people start getting a lot of indecision. And they panic and they pull the trade, or they take profits early, or they move the stop up too tight or move it too far away. So both those things are bad too. You need to have a proper stop. But yet one that you can handle losing and come back from. That's all. Right now we're still waiting to see if this is going to drop. So starting to go down. Oh yeah, there she goes. Make this a little small. Bring this up a little bit maybe. So we were thinking 1, 2 squares would be down to the top here. We're getting there, coming down. See if we can hit that take profit. Now, as this starts to come down, if it depends on if you have enough profit, if you can move your stop up. Every little bit helps because you're going to lose less just in case. And you could just do it on a trailing stop. If you have a trailing stop and you just want to put it on trailing, just let it follow it down. Even if you lose money, at least it's less than if you let it go all the way back and take you out. But it's something you need to, that's why you got to paper trade it, or get a demo trading account and try it and see what you enjoy. You might not like that. You might need the bigger stop to deal with it. Maybe you need more swing trading. And a lot of times I'll be swing trading a certain pair, and I know for the next couple of days I want it to go down, and then I also want to see a good setup, a pullback. I will go ahead and put on an intraday trade, and then I see a real good pullback, or I think it's going to start taking off, and I'll start scalping it. So I'll be trading it 3 different ways, and the money I make scalping and day trading will help me get out of the trade sooner and make more profit. That's what it's all the name of the game, making some money and get out with it. So you got to find how you like to do it. There's many ways of doing it. But for me, I found that was the best. We're almost to our take profit. There, almost there. Now, if you either take profit there or move your stop up to here, now for sure you're break even. Or you can move it up a little bit closer, but you're guaranteeing yourself to probably get stopped out real quickly. Sometimes if you're going to move it up too close, you're better off just taking profit where you're at, because you're going to get a bigger payday down here. So that's great. So at least now we got to see what it looks like and see what it's supposed to look like. Now, trust me, I didn't know it was going to work out like that. It could be lost just as quick as it is a thing. But if you can win 2 and only try to lose 1 square, you're ahead of the game. So now if I lose 1, I'm still ahead 1. And if I lose another 1, now I'm back to break even. So then again, you're trying to get it to work. And after you get up, you got to figure out how much money you want to make per session or per day. And once you accumulate that, stop trading. Do not give it back. It's like winning money at the roulette table or the machines out there. You pull that handle and you win $1,000, you better stop trading altogether. You're just going to give it right back. That's what they're hoping for. It's called over trading. It's the biggest problem most traders have because they're addicted to the adrenaline rush of trading. Now see right there, we got good profits. Either take it and run or move your stop and let's see what happens. See if it'll go more. But for me, this thing has been moving around a lot, but it is dropping fast. I would just take profit right there. So at least now you understand, and I'm glad we came back to it and got to see it run a little bit. But that's trading. That's the way you want it. Now the same thing could have happened where we said, okay, if we're going to get in the trade and things try to go the other way, and we just close it one box up. That's all. It's not as exciting, but that's what you got to do. And just remember that. You got to do what you got to do, otherwise you will not be around long enough to trade. Your career will be ended very quickly. All right. Anyway, have a nice evening. We'll talk to you later. Stay ARB strong, guys. Bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.